going on, world? It's your boy JordannDwayne checking in, man. Whoa. Kind of windy. Yeah. So, it's going to be a short video today. But first things first, we're going to tell y'all. Grab that Ambition of a King Success Secrets by your boy JordannDwayne. If you haven't seen it or heard it or grabbed it yet, it's a great read and it will help you out. You know what I'm saying? If you're a positive, forward-thinking person, you like personal development, Imperial Panache cigars. I have a link to that as well on my website. But yeah, man, so we're gonna make this pretty short, simple, and sweet, straight to the point, because that's what we do best. This is the BossTalk vlog, episode 2. We're gonna get straight to it, like I said. Yeah, but they're building bridges and stuff, man. So, real estate versus stocks, man. I'm not a financial advisor. Let me start off by saying that. I've been to some real estate classes. I have some people who do real estate, and I'm not gonna say I ain't really necessarily call it a mentor because I'm not in real estate, but I like to learn. So I know a bit about real estate, but like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not here to teach you guys about real estate more of other than I'm not here to necessarily teach you about stocks more than the knowledge of the power of what they do and what they can do for you to help you guys and your family. But with that being said, like I said, real estate versus stocks, my whole thing is I'm more on the stocks end for right now. In the long term, I want to do real estate, and that's why I say is, well, I haven't said, but I'm going to say they're both equally just as powerful. Depending on how you want to play and what you're playing, if you're playing short term, if you're playing long term, there's a lot of benefits and thumbs down to both because they're both really powerful and they can both make you lose a lot of money if you do it incorrectly. So with that being said, let me just run off with real estate. You know, first thing with real estate, you hear a lot of people saying, you don't got to put money up front. You do and you don't. If you don't, you're in debt. If you do, you're using your own money. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose your money. So, you know, with that being said, you always take a chance. You always take a jump into what you're doing. So it's with real estate, you're just using more money up front. So it's a little heavier. It's a little steeper. And with that being said, sometimes it's one of them things that, like, when people invest and they lose money, they're scared to invest for the rest of their life. You talk to people that are older, like, yeah, I invested when I was younger and I lost money. Well, did you try it again? No, because I lost money the first time I did. Well, and it's one of them things like, bro, when you invest, use money that you're not scared to lose, you know? Good things about real estate, like real estate is a long-term game, in my opinion. You talk to some people that, yeah, I could do a quick flip. Hey, that's your 100% hustle. You do that. That's you. That's cool. I got 20 hustles and I make music for a living. That's my life. That's my love. I just do stuff on the side because I know how to get to this Shabbat. And I like helping other people get paid. I like helping people get money. Because it's not hard to get money when you focus. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, real estate is wonderful. It's more of a long-term game because when you put money in something, you like to watch it grow. You don't want to get something and sell it right when it gets a little bit of money. You want to see the growth in it. So with that compared to stocks, I like stocks. And I'm in traditional stocks and cryptocurrency. I got money in both. Not necessarily Forex. You know, I like Forex. I got a lot of friends that do Forex, but it's just not what my focus is, to be said, because you got to kind of tap into a little bit of different ways when you do things in the Forex way. But I do things with traditional stocks and cryptocurrencies. But stocks and currencies, and you know, you're dealing with the graphs, playing with your money, you never have to use as much money up front, which is always good. You never want to use much money. And like when you're learning and you're training, you can start with crypto and, you know, different things. There's stocks for $1.50, there's penny stocks, you know? So you can see how the game moves while you learn, and you're not risking and learning, or not risking and losing a lot of money, you know what I mean? So with that being said, like, you want to always learn what you're doing, though. Learn your hustle, learn your game, learn your grind. So with that, I keep saying with that being said, it's more of a story of make sure when you're learning, whether you decide between stocks and real estate, which one you like better, it's more of a risk factor for yourself. How old are you? How much do you have to lose? How much you have to gain? How fast are you trying to learn? It's like with stocks, like I said, I'm just giving you guys kind of the overhead. There's other videos I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth of, but I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a stock advisor, I'm not anything advisor when it comes to that, because I'm not telling people specifically what to do with their money. I'm giving you an overhead so you understand what will help you to learn. I just want to help people. Dude, I can't tell you what to do with your money because I get in trouble on YouTube for doing something crazy like that. So, with that being said, the downfalls of with stocks though, when you're dealing with stocks, which is kind of where I was going with that. I kind of went sideways. But when you're dealing with stocks, the downside to stocks is you can lose money just as fast. If you don't know what you're doing when you're looking at graphs, if you just picking random stocks, at the end of the day, it's like gambling. You could go to the poker table and play this. You go to the blackjack table and play that. With stocks, you might go up one day, you might go down, but you only really lose money when you sell in stocks. That's the problem. That's not the problem. That's the thing a lot of people don't understand. Like people like I lost money in stocks because they put a stock and they maybe bought $100 share in something. A share, a stock, the same thing. Whatever you buying, a physical asset of that. Anyway. You only lose money when you sell. So with that being said, you never wanna sell your stocks or your shares when you're dealing with crypto or traditional stocks, because that's how you lose money. You hear people say they lost in the stock market. Yeah, like they may have put 100,000 into it and they lost a lot of it, and that's the money they needed. Well, depending on how you look at it, they might have lost because if they needed that money, well, honestly, they shouldn't have put the money in the first place, that much money in the first place. But if they weren't patient enough to let it go back up, that's how you lose money. You only lose money in the stock market when you sell. So whether your stock goes up or down, it's all about patience, it's all about timing. It's how you want to play your end game versus your short game versus your long game. It's how you want to play your end game, long term or short term. If you're doing short term hustles, do this. If you're doing long term hustles, do that. It's a personal preference, but there's two sides to both. Make sure you kind of understand both when you're playing with it. But stocks and real estate is key to building wealth. That's what it is. It's just how you, depending on how you play it, what knowledge you acquire before you jump into one field. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you don't lose a lot of money. Make sure you don't play with a lot of money up front until you truly understand what you're doing. You dig what I'm saying? Tap in. It's Ambition of a King, Success Secrets available. I'll leave the link to my website below. I appreciate y'all always. Stay up. Let's get this money, and I will see y'all at the top. Let's get it.